Hey friend, I know you probably don't want to change up your routine because you're afraid. But if I could offer any type of advice, it would be know that you are protected. Know that you are loved. Know that so many people want you to win. The reason being is because you want you to win. So earlier, I was cleaning, and I received a download for me to go to 2 towns over from where I live. And instantly, I was like, come on, intuition, why? Like, what's the use? Why you want me to go, right? And in that moment, I made the decision, all right, I'm going. Okay, let me get dressed. The truth of the matter is, I didn't feel like getting dressed. I didn't feel like going out. Since I've been putting the videos out the way I have been and being consistent, one of the things that I was a little afraid of was, people actually knowing me, right? Because mainly I would, normally be with myself, right? And I remember I used to say when I first started doing these videos, I would say, people will know my name, right? People will know my name. And it's just so funny how the mind tends to work. It tends to tell you like all these different things. One of the things you have to understand and get is when you start following your heart. I know some people, they say, oh, well, my heart told me the wrong information. That's not your heart, that's your mind. And in fact, is the paradigm, is the habits, is the things that people often would say. And I remember listening to this monk who said, the monkey of the mind. We all have chatter in our mind. And that's the importance of meditating, is the importance of becoming an observer to see why you feel the way you feel, and having knowledge, right? Like, I know I'm protected. I know I'm guided. I know I'm going to be good because of the frequency that I'm on. But at times, my bad, family. So those was my youngest children calling. Um, but when you receive that download for you to take the action, for you to do something different, follow up with it. You're going to be guided. You're going to be okay. I remember when I was in college and I was in a psychology class, and I had this professor, and we got on a topic about anxiety. And she said the clients that she had, she said it would be, if it was up to her, she would take them to the park. But she said because of her profession, she said she knows she couldn't do that because I guess if you are experiencing anxiety, or if they was, in that case, they was experiencing anxiety, they probably would have, panicked. But what I'm going to say to you is the fear, it doesn't go anywhere. We have heard time and time again, fear is false evidence appearing real. So whatever it is that the ego is telling you, or the monkey that's in the mind is telling you, you got to understand that's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere until you decide that you deserve better, and until you decide that you want better. Sometimes when we are experiencing certain things in our lives, is for us to get out of our comfort zone. Is for us to do something different. Because in some cases, if it's left up to us, we'll continuously do the same exact thing. And so when you're afraid to do something, when you're afraid to get out of your comfort zone, that should be confirmation that it's because you are changing, because you are growing. Sometimes we could be so attached to the person that we think we are that we don't even take a chance to get to know exactly who we are. I want the best for you, and I know you have what it takes, because I know I have what it takes. And I'm not going to let you off the hook, because you're such an amazing creator, a dope creator. And I don't want you to let me off the hook. I believe in you wholeheartedly. And the person you think you are, oftentimes, that's not even who you are. You are a spirit that has been programmed with so many biases, and it's for you to start changing the program. How do you start changing the program? Repetition. You start reading the books. You start listening to the audios to reprogram your subconscious mind. And you have what it takes. If you have to do it shaking, nervous, afraid, you do that. You do what works for you. But don't be a prisoner of your mind. I remember one of my favorite reads is by Vernon Howard, The Mystic Path to Cosmic Power. One of the things he says is, you can't escape a prison if you don't know you're in one. So, I want the best for you. Keep going, keep growing.